Throughout history, we've guided the education of our children using three main approaches: fear, punishment, and respect. In doing so, we've instilled within them an acceptance of our vulnerabilities and strength, fostering obedience and reverence towards us. This has shaped lives dominated by fear, lives defined by apprehension rather than love. Throughout history, the prevailing belief was that progress was contingent upon fear, punishment, respect, or the compliance they elicited. However, the contemporary wisdom has revealed that growth can instead be nurtured through joy, happiness, contentment, and freedom. Moreover, I'm inclined to question the term respect itself, which seems rooted in a notion of subjugation, instead of emphasizing obedience or the concept of respect. Let's acknowledge the inherent sanctity of being human. Consider places of worship, where individuals exhibit behavior distinct from their daily lives, refraining from speech, consumption, or overt merriment. This is because they recognize the sacredness of such spaces, a value much deeper than mere respect. Unlike respect, which lacks a firm foundation, this perspective does not lead us down the path of subservience, but rather towards a higher understanding, transcending human limitations. Similarly, when we embrace the idea of freedom, we recognize an equality among humans, obliterating notions of superiority and inferiority as enshrined in the first Declaration of Human Rights by UN. All human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights. They are endowed with reason and conscience and should act towards one another in a spirit of brotherhood. In essence, I am free as a human being, devoid of hierarchical distinctions. It's as simple as this: you are you, and I am me. No more, no less. Isn't it perplexing when individuals assert their superiority? Our equality as humans is unassailable. Geographical location or age, whether a person resides in New York or India, whether they are 20 or 60 years old, none of these factors diminish our equality. Need an example? Observe an 8-month-old baby's reactions when you embrace another child in front of them. Their jealous tremors are palpable. Yet, merely 4 months later, if you offer the baby 2 cookies alongside a 1-year-old, the former will willingly share a cookie. It's natural instinct for humans to seek fairness, transcending external influence. Humanity's pursuit of freedom is evident, but unfortunately, some have exploited our yearning by promoting complex ideologies to exert control. When it comes to educating children, whether at home or in school, the degree to which we've faltered is astonishing. Not everyone is inherently suited to be a parent. While learning and growth are part of the parenting journey, some require more development before undertaking this responsibility. Consider this anecdote. A friend approached me, perplexed about how to handle her twin boys, who quarreled over each other's toy. Her solution was to confiscate all toys to teach them compromise. Yet I offered a different perspective. Imagine her children, each with a toy car, desiring the other's toy. Now visualize a larger figure desiring both. The point is clear. Complexity isn't necessary. It's equally disconcerting when parents interfere with their child's choice of toys, encouraging a 7-year-old to argue with their father over toys' futures demonstrate a lack of maturity on the parent's part. When a tired father returns home, yearning to watch TV instead of spending time with his children, it's evident that the idea of parenthood had been mishandled. Here is a straightforward suggestion. If you're not prepared to be a parent, don't become one. If you assume that having a child will mend a strained marriage, you are simply mistaken. A child won't mend what you've neglected to fix in your relationship. In simple words, a child cannot resolve the problems between two big humans that they even don't know how to talk to each other. When overwhelmed, it's wiser to downsize your responsibilities rather than to accumulate more, which might lead to chaos. While tradition might tout children as a means to strengthen bonds, it's a misguided solution. When two individuals can even communicate effectively, how can they be expected to raise a child together? I'm not stating that being a good parent is impossible. Rather, whatever solution enables a relationship to flourish, bringing a new life into the world isn't the answer. Let's collectively evolve and provide a solid foundation for the next generation's upbringing. At the very least, let's refrain from causing them harm and contributing to a cycle of incarceration. Goodbye to all.